Hi everybody, it's Gypsy. I have a question for everybody. Are you sure you're not evangelizing? Now, this is a little food for thought today, okay? Most people do not like being evangelized to. And let's face it, evangelism is somebody trying so hard to convince you to see things their way, whether it be religion or anything else. Let's be honest, you can evangelize with anything. That you feel highly pressured to the point you really, don't have a choice, or you're just being pushed into it. Now, I would like to say it's mostly used in reference to Christians, okay? And this is true. I have had many conversations on my channel and with others about evangelism and how we don't like it. It's an imposition because you're being forced into it. Your individual beliefs, your individuality is being stolen from you. Unless you come to a conclusion yourself with your own free will, you're being forced into it, okay? So we mostly, bash the Christians for doing this. But let's face it, I think we have all done it. And I see a lot of it going on today. And it has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with ideologies, okay? And yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm speaking to the woke. They are, right now, today, and this seems to be cyclical on who's doing it, they are doing it. Now, they have taken it to such an extreme. And yes, the Christians try to too. There are a lot of conservatives. People think every conservative is a Christian. I don't believe that's true, although they do try to claim the conservative side. However, with both sides doing it, I feel the need to address it. So whichever side you're on, okay, when you go so far is to change, like I just spoke in my last video, vocabulary meanings, word meanings, or try to pass laws, force it on people, teach it in schools, and both sides have tried to do this, whether it be, with the Bible in school, or CRT in school, or whatever. Yeah, and I will do Carlin if I have to. But I thought CRT wasn't taught in through 12. Yeah, it is. Anyways, when you do these things, and you are forcing your ideology, your beliefs, on to others, and you are trying so hard to convince them, and you are relentless, you are evangelizing. Knock that shit off. Nobody likes it. Now, I'm going to say what I always say. We are spirits incarnated in a human body. Whether you believe it or not. You don't have to believe it. It doesn't matter. What I'm saying, we are. So we're all on a spiritual journey, whether you realize it or not. And we all have our unique, individual paths that we travel. Yet we're all headed to the same place. No matter who you are, no matter what you believe, no matter what your ideology is, no matter what your agenda is, we're all headed to the same place, and I will see you when we get there. So why everybody insists on evangelizing one thing or another, I don't get. Okay? Now, when I talk about freedom, individuality, and knowing your worth and your personal power, on my channel, take it or leave it. I'm not telling you how to believe, what to believe. I'm just telling you this so that you know. Because if you know you are worthy and you know your personal power, you won't feel the need to push your agenda on others. You won't have the need to feel this need to want to be proven right so strongly that you're trying to convince others to be on your side, to believe what you do, to be who you are. You will have so much self-confidence, you won't have the need to do that, and others won't have the need to do that to you. And this world would be a much better place, and we wouldn't have this bullshit going on that's going on now. Hi everyone, it's Gypsy, and I'd like to remind you that my printed merchandise with my original artwork is again available at gypsywitchcreations.com. I am currently focusing on my decentralized American Eagle line. I currently have mugs, water bottles, bumper stickers, and magnets, and soon t-shirts will be available. Now, it is. I've always been a very private person all my life. I never liked people getting in my business. But now, I mean, the entire world, everybody's getting in each other's business. As long as you're not hurting somebody, you're not going around abusing people, and I mean especially physically. Because if we get to the emotional part, then we're going to, again, want to take away the First Amendment, which we just talked about in the past video. Anyways, I'm going to say, yeah, if it's something physical, kidnapping, stealing people's children, kidnapping anybody, raping, abuse, physical abuse, murder, shit like that. Okay, that's a no-no across the board. Anything other than that is your own personal business. Nobody needs to know about it. Nobody needs to change it. If it's working for you, if it serves you, go with it. Don't try to push it on others, because what's right for you is not right for everyone. So when you try to, not condone, not evaluate either. That's not the word. Why are you guys, everybody's talking too much. The spirit realm's talking too much. They're stealing my words. When you want so badly to prove yourself right that you're forcing your beliefs and your agenda onto others, you are showing you are lacking self-confidence and self-worth. This is why I teach what I do about personal power, individuality, and yes, I believe in unity too, both globally and on a spiritual level and universally throughout the entire universe. Okay, that's what the other planets, the benevolent ones, are waiting on planet Earth for. Come on, wake up. Okay, join us. Now I lost my train of thought again. That's so typical of me. But when you are you were showing that. So that's why I teach this. Look within. You are unique. You are different than everybody else, and that's okay. And should there be people who cannot accept you or won't because they're not ascended enough, there are people who are, and you find your tribe, okay? We don't need to be evangelizing to each other, whether it be religious beliefs, spiritual beliefs, and I have seen spiritualists do this too. Please do not do that. Ideology, political beliefs, and I kind of understand the political beliefs, but that's the very reason we need to get rid of it. We are capable. Every single one of us is capable, and we need to stop from the day someone's born convincing them they're not good enough, they're not worthy, and they're inherently sinful. Once we stop convincing people of that, they will stop acting like that. Okay? Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Do your thing. Do what you will, harm none. Do not evangelize on anything. And I mean anything. Somebody asks who you are, what you believe, whatever. Well, there's an open door to discuss it maturely. Back and forth. A two-way street. But to go around forcing it on others and to go so far as to create a political agenda, try to pass laws, try to take away people's freedoms, that is well beyond evangelizing, okay? That should be, well, against the law. Uh-oh, now I'm doing it, see? Isn't that wrong? Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.